Hi, I'm Joe Mama Bob, and this is my chunk-locked Tileman, Joe Mama Lock. The rules are simple. To leave our chunk, we have to complete 3 randomly selected chunk tasks. We unlock tiles one at a time by gaining experience. It's a blend of Tileman and chunk-locked accounts. Now, let's get to the episode. In the last episode, we completed our first 3 randomly selected chunk tasks and escaped our chunk. We upgraded to the steel axe, picked up a mithril battle axe, and headed over to the willow trees near the River Lum for a lengthy fletching grind, after getting a knife the hard way. We achieved 60 woodcutting, fletched a yew-long into shafts, and officially wrapped up the chunk. Now we're going to clean up some super easy tasks that don't deserve to be rolled and roll our first new chunk of the series. So in terms of what I'm considering the super easy tasks that I'd like to get done before we roll again, I think those are going to be cast Wind Strike. It's going to be getting the training stuff. And I think that's it. I think the rest will leave. So we'll go get those done real quick. Those are all based off the training tutors, which we almost have access to right there. So we'll go get a few tiles and get that knocked out. Guess let's try to get in the middle of them. Now let's just start with this one. Simple. Okay, cool. So we've got training arrows and a bow. I guess that's 2 tasks. Here, just do one there. Does he give me the shield? Here we go. And then lastly is the magic tutor. Uh-oh. Looks like I have to come back in 30 minutes, so we'll go do that in 30. Yeah, now we can actually get some training XP. Some ranged XP, so that's cool. Although we don't necessarily need it right now. Okay, we're back after 30 minutes. Let's see if we can get our runes. Okay, guess I already had mine runes, so she didn't give me those. But now we have air runes, and we should be able to cast our first spell on this man. Wabam! There we go. So let's go ahead and check that off the list. And that's it. We are done with this chunk. Now we're going to go roll a new one and roll 3 new tasks. I've been looking forward to this for a couple weeks now. Let's go ahead and pick our next chunk. I don't know which one I really want. So yeah, we're just going to roll and see what happens. Got the farm. I don't know how much more that's going to unlock. Not much. Fried onions, so we could get that. We still have the very minor fire making grind on the list that we could roll. Oh, we can complete Cook's Assistant now, so that's cool. So we could get that. And then we've got a bunch of easy diary tasks. So let's switch over to random.org and see what we end up rolling. So I did my first rolling and realized we'd actually already completed the easy 6 and 7. So we actually only have 10 tasks on the list here that we can roll. So I actually rolled from 12 and realized I rolled one we'd already done. So hopefully that doesn't happen too often. We'll have to pay a little bit more attention to that moving forward. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what we end up with. 8, 2, 8, 2, 9. Okay, so our 3 tasks are going to be, first one is craft a ball of wool. That should be pretty easy. We're just gonna have to use some tiles to get up there. Second one is actually complete Cook's Assistant, which is awesome. That'll be fun. Get our first quest done. And then we need to do the easy task number 5, which is to check our age from Hans. So 3 pretty simple tasks, so this chunk should go a lot faster than the last one. And then we'll see what happens after that. Let's get to it. So first thing I want to go get done is get the shears and get some wool so we can get that ball of yarn done. I'm going to grab some money from the bank so we can buy some shears, which I believe the store sells. along with that knife. Cool. Alright, I've got shears, so let's go figure out the best way to get in the pen without wasting a bunch of tiles. Yeah, we just have to go through the gate there. So I think I'll just make a path straight over there. So let's go here. Let's go here. You know what? There's a ram right there. Can I shear him? I don't have to go in. He's too violent to shear. Okay, well, we accidentally wasted a couple tiles on that. But it is what it is. Oh, sheep's escaping. Gotcha. Cool. So let's go over to the spinning wheel. That's only going to be a few tiles to unlock. Okay, we're on the floor of the spinning wheel. I think we just go straight to the door here. Oh, open the door. There we go. Okay, let's spin. Ball of wool. First task down. Easy peasy. Now let's see about a man named Hans who is walking my way as we speak. Beautiful. Okay, let's just hurry up over there. What did it say? 2 days, 2 hours, 26 minutes. It's a lot of fletching and wood cutting. Cool, and that's another one done, so let's go knock that off. Now we just need to do Cook's Assistant. Man, this came out in 2001. I was about 10 years old when this came out, so that's fun. I remember doing this way back in the day. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, I'm in a terrible, terrible mess. It's the Duke's birthday today, and I should be making him a lovely big birthday cake. I've forgotten to buy the ingredients. I'll never get them in time now. He'll sack me. What will I do? I have 4 children and a goat to look after. Would you help me, please? I suppose so. Oh, thank you, thank you. I need milk, an egg, and flour. I'd be very grateful if you can get them for me. Okay, so let's go find milk, an egg, and flour. I think for flour we need this pot, so we'll go ahead and take that. Take the bowl too, I don't remember if we need that. And then, yeah, I guess we can use the bowl for water, we'll use the pot for flour, and then the egg we can just pick up, so that should be good. Alright, got the quest started, grabbed a pot off the table here. Now let's go downstairs. I think I need the bucket from down there. I believe there's a bucket spawn down there. There's also leather boots, which I believe is a super easy task we need to get done here. Yeah, so we'll go grab those real quick also to just get that done and off the list. Oh, now we can wear those. And then there's also a knife down here. So where is this bucket spawn? Okay, found the bucket. It's over there, right next to the knife. Bucket acquired. Okay, we're finally going to cross the River Lum. So let's head over there. Go 1 tile up and then run straight across. Oh boy, that's a lot of tiles. Now where is wheat? I was sitting here racking my brain like, I don't have access to wheat yet. And then I looked at the chunk map and I realized that it expects us to get a pot of flour from a 164 drop from imps. Oh god. So yeah, we're gonna have to kill a lot of imps, and those are very hard to kill as a Tileman because they like to teleport, so that's gonna be more of a grind than I thought it was gonna be. For now, let's go get our bucket of milk since we're nearby here. Can we milk any cow, or do we have to milk a specific cow? I can't remember. Isn't there like a dairy cow? I see, yeah. Okay. I think we have to use the dairy cow. So we'll go into the gate here. Cool. Now we have access to cows as well. And we have our bucket of milk. So I was looking at the best way to get an egg, and while we can walk over here and get it, it's also a 1 in 25 drop from imps, and since we're going to be killing imps, we might as well just see if we can get one, rather than wasting tiles to get over there. So now we need to go kill a whole bunch of imps. So here's our imp killing gear. I went and grabbed the bow also, so we can shoot them as they teleport, hopefully, or at least grab them with some arrows. I have a bunch of bronze arrows that I picked up from our man fighting. And then I'm also bringing my runes for another way to kind of grab them from a distance. So now let's go find a good place to hunt. Struggling to find the dang thing. There's one right there. I think there's only one spawn out here, so this is going to be interesting. Well, let's grab him with the bow, I believe. We'll use the training arrows to start. There we go. Oh, he's not really... There we go. Okay. We'll switch to our axe. And just hope he doesn't teleport. We'll just have to pay attention. Boom. Oh, blue wizard hat. Sweet. That's also a pretty easy task for us. Now, where does he spawn? That's the question. So I think he spawns on the side of the castle here. So we might need to unlock some tiles to make this a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and do that. Just as many as we need. There we go. Nice. Yep, so he spawns up on the hill there. He's got kind of a long spawn. Oh man, he teleported immediately as soon as he spawned. Where the heck is he? Oh man, he's out there. Yeah, he likes to bounce around from inside and outside, so gonna be doing a lot of running back and forth and probably using some tiles to get to him, so. Good thing we have a lot of tiles from that fletching grind. There's two ranged. Oh god. It's kind of half paying attention there. Where did he teleport this time? I don't even see him. Oh man. I think that might be worth a world hop. Unless I can shoot him from the back door there. Maybe we can do that. Let's try that. Because he's bound to do that again. So. Oh, I don't think we can from there. Oh, he's coming this way. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Yes, 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 yes. Oh. There we go. Don't. Gotcha. Ah, all that for a tinderbox. Oh, jeez. Ran back there again. Just realized we can't use our bronze arrows with our bow, so we're gonna have to switch to magic here. He's now outside of the chunk. Yeah, that's a world hop. Oh my god, he came back in. No. See, they don't really aggro on you immediately either. Ugh. Yeah, And that's it for my arrows. We can go grab more, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. This is a challenge. Yeah, I think we're just going to use runes because we have a lot more mind runes. And yeah, it's just, we can restock on those rather than restocking on arrows. Oh my god. Don't teleport. Nice. Oh, man. What a pain in the butt. Ooh, a 6. There's 2 magic. Don't make me run over there. Oh, nice. Mind talisman. Interesting. I think we'll keep that. Finally put together a couple brain cells and decided to unlock the spot right next to him there. So, see if this works a little bit better, although he moves pretty quick as soon as he spawns and often teleports immediately, so. Ooh, red bead. I'll definitely keep that. Really trying not to waste tiles like that, but I have to go grab some more runes. Burnt meat. You bugger. 29 attack. And another tinderbox. Yeah, they like to teleport right there outside the fence, which is obnoxious. Yeah, at that point I'm just switching worlds generally, so. Oh, what? Yep, he's back there again. New world. 28 hit points. And a flyer? Well, we're officially dry on the egg, but we're about halfway to the pot of flour, hopefully. And able to get into a little bit of a flow here and there where I get a couple kills in a row. But eventually they teleport and I end up running all over the place, so let's see what we get from this one. Ball of wool. Okay. Back to it. There's our egg. And drop 36, so about 50% over right there. Not bad though. Wasn't recording, but just got 5 magic. This is doing a number on my available tiles, just getting dragged around here and there. You end up wasting a bunch of tiles, as you can see, so. But it is what it is. Good thing we had a bunch banked up. Got a white bead. Also lost like 5 tiles chasing that guy around. And there's another lost tile. And there's the yellow bead, right after the white bead. Just got 30 attack And I think we're officially dry, or at least we'll be in one more kill here. If we don't get it. And there's 20 prayer as well. Awesome. Well, there's the last bead. So once we unlock Imp Catcher, I believe that we will just be able to get it done in one shot. So that's nice. 70 imp kills, no pot of flour yet. Oh, it does exist. There it is after 79 kills. So just a little off drop rate, not bad. So let's go wrap this quest up. Alrighty, here we are with our pot of flour, our bucket of milk, and our egg. Let's turn that all into the chef. Alright, bucket of milk, pot of flour, and a fresh egg. And there we go, our first quest done, 1 quest point and 300 cooking experience. Should get us a few cooking levels. Yep, level 4. Alright, that's all the tasks for this chunk, so let's go ahead and check this one off. Nice. Sweet, now it's time to roll another chunk and 3 new tasks. Okay, back to the chunk map. There's still 5 available tasks that we haven't completed from our currently 2 unlocked chunks. And we've got 6 chunks that we could roll. I don't know too much about them. We're just gonna roll with it and we'll get 3 new tasks. So let's do it. North Al-Kharid. And that did not give us much. It got us cut an emerald, so that would be 27 crafting. And it looks like 30 thieving for the feud. I was trying to look into why the feud task is on here, and I can't quite figure it out because we're only really supposed to get tasks for quests that we can complete all of, but we obviously don't have access to Paul Nibnich, or however you say it. But we'll leave it on there. 30 thieving would be an interesting task, so we'll go ahead and just leave it on there. So we've got 6 potential tasks and a new area unlocked. Let's go ahead and roll our 3 new tasks. 1, 6, and 3. Okay, 1, 6, 3. So number 1 is cook fried onions. That's going to be 42 cooking. Don't even know how to cook a fried onion. So how do you get a chopped onion? Whole onion. Oh, there's a spawn in the castle. Okay, cool. Okay, so we can do that. I don't know how we're going to train cooking. We'll have to figure that out. That's really what the challenge is. I guess we can get... Oh yeah, we can get beef now. Or we can get yeah, we can get raw beef and cook it. So that might be one way. I think that's probably the only real way to do this, actually. Although I think there's potatoes here as well, but we don't have access to those yet, and I don't see a point in unlocking those just for that, so... But we'll figure all that out. So fried onions is the first one. And then burn new logs. So we also need to get 60 fire making. That's pretty straightforward. We'll just be cutting willows for a while and burning them. I think that'll go pretty quick. Lastly is the task 10 for the easy diary, which is just baking bread in the Lumbridge Castle kitchen, I believe. So not terrible. Cooking will take a little while, but not too bad. So let's get to it. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing or leaving a like to let me know. I'm also super interested in all your guys' comments. See you in the next one.